been with the department 10 years now.
So we're here to hopefully answer any questions, address any concerns you have, and touch on what the sergeant had to say about the dog issue. We have also not seen any specifically trained guard dogs, but we have actually impounded probably in the last year well over 100 dogs out of the Yams area. My understanding is you guys have a lot of questions about the hot rows and the dogs that are being left behind or are loose out in the neighborhood. And with that, if you have any questions, concerns that you address?
What about dogs that continuously bark all night long?
We do have a barking ordinance for that. Have you called the department regarding it? Have you called the department about barking dogs?
This was on question.
Okay, we do have a barking dog ordinance. The process is calling, we actually have a hearing desk specific for barking dogs.
You look like
So the way it usually works, you call in, you have the address, just to know, you cannot be an anonymous caller on that. If you are making a complaint about a barking dog, your information will obviously be provided to the dog owner. But we send out warning letters and suggestions on how we can quiet the dog. If that doesn't work, we should set up a hearing, and both parties in administrative, it's a non-formal hearing, can state their case, and depending on how the outcome, if the dog's going to be nuisance, we go out and investigate, and monetary citations can be issued at that time. If it continues to be a nuisance.
Be quiet, she says.
That's why I'm wondering. She was a stray, and she was on a 96 out of home, and I got her right before her time was up.
So you just want to know about time in general?
Yeah, in general.
Okay, so
What happens if you call and say there's a dog who's, none of us, I think, want to see him euthanized, but.
No, and there's a lot of bad media out there about what ends up happening to animals once they get into the shelter. So legally, if we pick up an animal in the field and it does not have any owner-known information, it doesn't have a microchip, it doesn't have an ID tag, nobody can be like, hey, Fluffy lives down the street here. We legally have to hold those animals for 3 days before we can assess them for adoption, assess them for rescue, or assess them for medical, or behavioral, all that kind of jazz. If an animal comes into the facility and it has an ID tag, owner information somehow, a microchip, those animals are held for 10 business days before we go through the same process. So most of our animals do go up for adoption, do go out to rescue. Right now, I believe our live release rate is somewhere in the low 90s for dogs, which is really good across the nation. No kill is considered about 90%. So for the amount of dogs our facility takes in, the amount leaving is very high. We euthanize for extreme medical conditions, so something that the animal is suffering that either we or a normal constituent cannot treat, and we euthanize for severe behavioral conditions where the animal is not safe to go back out into the community, bites, killing other animals, a plethora of different reasons. But they all go through that assessment process before those decisions are made, and it's not one staff member making those decisions. It's a team of staff members, including the behaviorist, an animal care technician, a supervisor, and a registered veterinary technician, and then move forward with that process.
My problem is that I don't want to call, that's my problem.
We can give you one go.
The shelter being totally full, is that an accurate statement?
No, ma'am. So our shelters, countywide, I believe, have the capacity to hold about 1,600 animals. That I might be lying to you, but I think countywide in all of our facilities, that's about the amount that we can keep on hand. Right now, we have anywhere between 600 and 800 at our Riverside campus, and probably another 300 to 400 at our campus in Coachella Valley. So you might be hearing about some of the other local facilities that are humane societies. Their capacity is much smaller, and their network for adoptions and rescue resources are also much smaller. So our department countywide has a huge net of resources. So if we're not sending animals and transports up to Oregon, Washington, and Canada, we are doing adoption events. We're going the extra distance because we don't want to see these nice animals not go back out to a better place. So I don't even think that we've gotten anywhere near capacity in over 10 years. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, a few months ago, I was trying to get a couple of dogs into the shelter, and I was actually told by a staff member that these kind of dogs that are not cute, white, and fuzzy are most likely going to get put down. And I had a pit mix and a husky mix.
Which shelter did you go to?
Riverside on Yoruba.
Do you know who you spoke with?
No. But she came out and she was getting to assess the animal, and she told me that they wouldn't. The cute white fuzzy ones are the ones that are getting adopted, and these ones are not the preferred type of dog, and they'll most likely not make it.
Were you bringing in stray dogs or trying to surrender them?
I had a rescue, and I was turning in the excess dogs because my house burnt down. So the rescue's closed, and you probably know me.
Yeah.
Anyway, I tried, and she literally told me.
So it's because even though as a rescue you are a private citizen and you are trying to surrender owned
Correct.
dogs. So the department is here to help own dogs when we can, but our purpose is to help the stray, the infirm, and the dangerous animals to protect the community. So if we don't have space for surrendered dogs, we're not always going to be taking those in. So yes, at some times, not very often, we do stop accepting surrendered animals that are owned, but we will offer other resources.
Okay, well, I tried Humane Society, and they were just as bad, so if not worse. But
I can't speak for the other facilities.
and they were impacting my numbers that I could have. So
Yeah, like I said, we can't speak for the other facilities that are local, but we can speak for ours.
Okay, but yeah,
For
she
surrenders, we do sometimes stop surrenders.
yeah, I mean, she literally told me that. So I was like, okay, that's nice.
Well, we are up front. Not gonna let it.
Yeah.
Here in July, there's a number of dogs at the Riverside shelter, and so they were posting that they were just giving them away. I went at that time, I got a dog, they said, we'll call you to make an appointment because your dog wasn't fixed.
Oh, okay.
So, all of those dogs, they collected a $75 deposit, and said, we'll call you so that you can turn the dog in, get them fixed, and we'll return your deposit, right? 3 months went by, it was a male dog, he was pretty aggressive with my other dogs. So I was calling, like, can I have the dog fixed? Hopefully this will resolve the issue. They didn't have any appointments available. They were gonna have to call me back. I finally was able to get the dog fixed. I never did get my deposit back, that's not the issue. The concern is all of those dogs that they gave away without having fixed. How many do you think went on to then multiply into more dogs because they weren't fixed before being released out into the community?
The issue is we actually have a nationwide shortage of veterinarians right now. We can't even hire enough veterinarians right now to fully staff our facilities, and we're not the only facility unfortunately having that. So we can only do a certain amount of spay neuters each day is the issue. So that's why normally in the past, when we were full staff of veterinarians, nothing left the facility unless it was all full. So that's unfortunately the issue we're dealing with now. We're working on a program that will hopefully also help get our San Jacinto facility open back up as well. That will involve hopefully a teaching facility also for veterinarians, as well as an RVT training program as well. So hopefully that will help with the issue, but right now nationwide, and it's not just small animal vets, it's equine, bovine, all of it. So that's what we're dealing with, unfortunately.
Other side of the question, typically when we have animals that don't come back in for spay or neuter, if they're called and we can't get a hold of somebody to, legally those animals still belong to the department, so we do follow up on those. So typically.
I tell you, I was multiple times and I was in a desperate situation.
Oh, I think.
Yeah, so it's been about a year dealing in the future. So dealing with like wild animals that behave erratically. Had a coyote come just plain sick, trying to get into the backyard, like not threatening anything. Is that something like you guys about, or just kind of let it be? Just kind of let it be.
We do respond to major wildlife calls, especially if Fish and Wildlife aren't available. Typically, what you're describing sounds like something Fish and Wildlife would deal with, but if you have something that's trapped on your property and it's a danger to your family or animals, we will come out and address it.
My parents, okay, they charged me $35 to take home 12 ticks on her.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
The department also recently purchased 2 motorhomes that are being outfitted as mobile surgical clinics as well, that will be servicing the community as soon as we can get those in. and hopefully get more veterinarians hired. Those will be hitting the communities.
Fingers crossed on those who've been waiting for it for a while.
Anybody's trying to purchase a vehicle and should be sure it's experienced.
Do you create a website on the animal ready for adoption?
Yes. So our website shows all animals that are in our system, whether they're on their stray weeks, or if they're available for adoption. So we're very,
You didn't say anything about the next one, so was it approved?
can't think of the word, never mind. So we have, even our animals that are potentially slated for euthanasia, those sort of things there, we're very transparent in what is happening with our animals. So whether they're stray, adoptable, or needing a little extra assistance, they're all on the website with photos and description as well as their ID number and then their
Then it's count, then it's, you can bring that with Frank James, he would probably know that. Ask about Frank James. Him over there.